a drive-in movie theater over there in Glendale, which is dope. I never go to Glendale because it's kind of too far. I'm in Beverly Hills, so for me it's a bit far. But Glendale has like a cool drive-in movie theater that I would go to, but they just play old movies. They play old stuff, and it's like if they play new movies, I mean, don't get me wrong, old movies can be fine too. But if they played new movies, I would go to Glendale and for a lot do the drive-in thing. 'Cause that's it. What's up, guys? Welcome aboard. How do you feel about men that expect women to cook and clean for them, basically act like their mom? Well, here's the deal. Like, you got to live with one another, right? Like, I mean, maybe if you guys aren't dating seriously, whatever. But eventually, when you start dating, you kind of move in together or whatever, and then things become sort of the household tasks, including the earned income, sort of begins to become divided, right? And honestly, I genuinely think that men disregard like doing like tidying things very much. They're less interested in keeping like a tidy home. And if you're a woman, particularly women that are like neat freaks or like have kids that they want to keep safe or whatever, you know, women pay more attention to that shit. And hang on a second, let me do this. Women pay more attention to that shit, and then therefore will do it, you see. Now, setting an expectation would be like, look, you're a team, you guys are together, living in the same place, you guys split up the task, the housework or whatever. If the man's out there working and paying the bills, and a woman is staying at home, maybe she should help out, you know, in the way that's meaningful and impactful, so that he doesn't have to work and then come home from work and then now do more work because she didn't around the house. You know what I mean? There should be some equitable trade in there, you know. And then also whatever you have the proclivity to do for doing. I'll give you an example. My mother is remarried on her third husband now, but the last one, third time's a charm. She's married to this guy, and in his life he was a chef, like a cook at a restaurant, not just like any old like Denny's or whatever. It wasn't like that. It was like a family-owned restaurant. It was actually enjoys cooking, really, really, very much so. And so and my mother doesn't cook at all. I know because I was raised by her. So here's the deal. She married this guy, and his proclivity was that he just liked to cook, and then he would. So he would just take it upon himself take the initiative to just cook, even though he worked. She worked too, and he's working. He sort of cooks and kind of takes care in that way. That's just how he is, right? But then my mother stopped working. Like, she doesn't have a job anymore, right? He's like, you know what? I'm just going to stay home, take care of my husband, you know, and all this. And then that's what he wants. And that works for her. Great. So now who do you think like takes care? I will say that she doesn't cook much, but she can cook, and she, takes care more around the house simply since that she's at home. You know, you guys got to live together, all right? Forcing people into roles that maybe they don't jive with is tough business. Guys, it sounds like a recipe for disaster. Y'all going to be arguing or whatever. But I will say, typically, on average, men notice problems, like especially things that are bothersome to women less. They just don't give a fuck as much. So it's oftentimes women will just say, oh, or roll their eyes or whatever, but pick up the socks. You get what I'm saying? So just think about it. Yeah, what's up? Okay, I work from home, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 5. It drives me crazy if my husband doesn't help. Yeah, that's a big one. I get that. I get it drives you crazy or whatever. But especially if you're working, fair enough. But if you're home, you know, and you can do it, my general rule of thumb is if you can do it, you just should. You know, like if you can, you should. If you see it there, just do what needs to be done, and don't measure who's doing more of it or less of it than one another. Because if you do that, you start measuring who's more involved in that portion of whatever the fuck you did. Oh, I took out the trash, so I got extra points, and they didn't, so they get less points. You start looking at life that way, it's a recipe for misery for yourself. Okay? So it's way better to just, if you see something that needs to get done, just simply do it. Whether it's dishes, cooking, cleaning, whatever, and then it just got done, and y'all still handled it as a team. And if it becomes grievously unfair and maybe mistreatment, then there's an issue. You see, just don't let it get too far. I'm a stay-at-home wife, no kids. I've never been happier to do random stuff around the house. Yeah, see, there you go. I think that's fair. Men should leave women to work if they want. If she doesn't want to, it's okay too. Why is that a great deal? Well, if the woman wants to work, that's fine. But I usually like, working takes a lot out of you, man. You get tired, you're worn out, you're exhausted from the day or whatever. And I think, especially as a man, if the man makes enough, I think most men would agree with me, that if most men if they make enough money to provide for their household, whatever they need for them, their kids, whatever, right? I would be more happy as a man to come home to a wife full of energy and excitement that I'm home than I would be to come home tired, hang my coat up on the rack while she's also coming home tired, hanging her coat up on the rack. You see what I'm saying? I need somebody it would be way better for me to make enough money for everybody and then just have a happy, well-rested wife greet me at the door with enthusiasm rather than, oh God, I got this meeting and Cheryl said this and blah, 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 blah. Fuck that, man. I would much rather just have enough for both of us and then just have a high energy wife come home to lick my wounds after a hard day of battling at work. And I think most men would agree with that. But unfortunately, economically, that doesn't always work, does it? So sometimes you both got to work and bear the torch. Not that being said, if women do want to work and it's their career focus and all that, that's great. My mother was career focused. I was raised by a single mother, and because she was career focused, we were able to live and eat. You get what I'm saying? So more power to you, sis. But given the choice, I think I'd prefer a well-rested, energetic wife at home. Get a dog. I have a dog. I have housewife dreams. Hey, there you go. You might get it after all, one day. You're a DILF, respectfully. I am not a father. I'm not that old, but I'll take it. All right. I like your idea. Thank you. Looking for a new place as we speak, and we have kids. Good luck with that. And the market right now is a little bit nuts. Get a cat. I got a little dog. He's all right. He's out there laying in the sun right now. Hi from California. Hello from California. I live in Beverly Hills. This is Beverly Hills behind me. I would love to be that woman that surprises you. You might get a chance to. You might. Don't threaten me with a good time. Some woman doesn't understand the struggle of being home all the time. Some women don't understand the struggle of being home all the time. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you're home all the time, it's quite, you feel quite cooped up, sad with life in general. You're not really out in the world experiencing the chaos, as it were. You're just sort of inside in your four walls, maybe even going stir crazy, So I do get the struggle. But if you have kids and things that keeps you busy, you guys can do stuff, So, but if you don't have kids, it can get a bit crazy. I mean, I rarely even leave my house anymore, to be honest. And I got a nice house, but I still get damn, I'm like cooped up feeling, My husband, are you hitting on me? Are you single? Yes. Lunch dates and brunches become a must. Yeah, you gotta get out. You gotta get out of your house, exactly. Boring at the top. I wouldn't say my life is boring. My life is far from boring. But just sometimes, I said. But I think that's everybody. Sometimes, no matter what. You give off Scott Disick vibes. And in his villain era or in his lovable era? What do you do for a living? I own a couple different businesses that sort of do themselves. Tell us the fun. What? Hang on, let me get my dog in. It looks like he's sweating out there. Hang on.
So there you're getting the 24/7 sales team, the 24/7 supervision.
Okay, I'm back. Is it hot out there, boy? All right. You are very awesome. I'll take that. Good days and bad, though. What attracts you to a woman physically? Being an attractive woman. I need you to be physically attractive. Let's start there. And with physically attractive women, we all agree more or less, that they're physically attractive, minus certain nuances and perks or whatever, certain quirks that you might have. I meant to say, some guys like have a type or like an archetype that they like or whatever. I'm a little bit more flexible than that. But I like, I like pretty girls. If that's what you mean. You don't have a type? I definitely do. I would say I'm a bit more eclectic in nature, I think. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Rosa. Nice place, thank you. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't have a celebrity crush. I've been with a couple celebrities and I don't, it's not all what it's cracked up to be. I like a man who can make me laugh and cuddle. Okay, fair enough. But I think that's kind of all of them, right? Blondes or brunettes? I like both. I like both blondes or brunettes. And brunettes? And or? Hello. Red or white wine? I have both, but I lean red. I have a whole wine. I don't know if you guys can see this. If I turn this around. See, behind the piano, I have like this huge wine wall back there, and of mostly reds. The whites in the refrigerator. You like men? No, not in that way. I like working with men, like helping them improve their lives or whatever. But sexually, I am straight. Latina? Yeah, I like Latina too, I guess. They're spicy. Are you a top G? I'm not the top G. Beautiful home, brother. Thank you. Okay. Are you on Raya? No, I'm not. I'm not on Raya. I could be. I just don't really prefer dating apps anymore. Like I used to be all about dating apps. I have when I was helping guys with the dating stuff, I was doing like the text game guide and all that stuff. I show them with the dating apps. But I just don't like, I'm so over dating apps, like, and having to go through the whole, like, swipe, ooh, so what do you fucking, like, what do you, God, kill me. I don't want to do any of that shit anymore at all. God damn it. Who has the time? Yeah, the BS, yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. Overrated. Raya's dope though. If you can get on Raya, like this, successful guys, pretty women. I mean, it is what it is. But still, even pretty women, you're talking to 10 of them at a time. What did you go to school for? Oh, fuck. No, thank you. Yeah, basic and boring. They are basic and boring. Natural interaction. Yeah, I know. It's lame though. You like the dude from I like Breaking Benjamin the band. Yeah, that's cool. Too many catfishers for sure. I'll be your wing woman. I need a wing woman probably. Wing women can be the best. Social proof, but they can also be the worst. Wing women will like kind of cockblock you a bit too sometimes if they do it wrong. Like they'll everybody think you guys are dating or whatever. Hello. Wait, how do you meet women now? I don't know. The women kind of come to me, sort of around women. When I drive around town or like I'll go down like on Rodeo or something. I'll just meet women. I don't know. It's not a system like an inbound system like it used to be. What businesses do themselves? Yeah, I have an agency and I have a like an e-com store and then I have a courses business and they all effectively run themselves now. After I built them up, my goddamn bare fucking hands. But now they're doing pretty good. I'm still very involved in the Rodeo Drive in LA. Yeah, I live in Beverly Hills, so Rodeo Drive is like right fucking there. You look expensive. Thanks. You know my buddy Jonathan? There's a lot of Jonathans out there. I'm not so sure. Age group pretty, 20s. It's about right. Love you. Thank you. You've been to Montana? Not if I can help it. What's up from Sydney, Australia? I think European. Whoop, hang on. I think European women would be perfect for you. Me too. I've tried. Do you like California? Yes. I have tried dating sites for over 2 years and 9 months, but I've never gained anybody. Muda. Hang on. Well, you gotta package yourself the right way. People are very visual, particularly the men. If you're not super visually appealing on your dating apps, they can't just guess you have a great personality. So just take it upon yourself to really curate your social media and your dating apps. That'll help. Trust me. Hello there. ULIP. Southern women are beautiful. I'm from the South. I'm from South Carolina. I'm a Southern boy at heart and soul. Them's my people. But I live in LA now. You should be unbothered. I am. I guess. Thoughts on the whole Adam Levine BS? I think that Adam Levine's wife knows that the rock star that is Adam Levine is absolutely sleeping with other women. It's not like she doesn't fucking know. And I think that the social media is going to create a thing that's like rich people or celebrities, they just move different. You think that they're in a serious, you think that just because Adam Levine's married that he doesn't sleep with other women? You don't think his wife already knows that? He's a fucking rock star before they got married. What does she think? She knows. And the fact that everybody else acts like, oh, wow, what a discovery. You didn't know, huh? And it's like, that bitch knew. She not only knew, but then also will just stay with him. Where's she going to go? What else is she going to do? You know what I'm saying? As if this is news. I'm sure she even knows who she is already. What the fuck? So I don't think much of the Adam Levine situation. I think that they're simply just, the wife is just going to, this is business as usual. She just now has unnecessary social pressure. I like that color on you, thanks. You should see it off me. I live in Charleston. Is that where you're from? I went to college at Charleston. Went to CFC. That's right, mathematics. I'm Sydney from South Carolina. What's up from South Carolina? Them's my people. What made you move to what made you move to LA, land of opportunity? Here it is. Oh my. You date rock stars, not marry them, unless you get married to them. But you got to understand the lifestyle, man. It is what it is. Maybe relationships aren't meant to be in sexual prisons. Maybe we should focus on the long-term, lifelong 40 years of companionship rather than making it a situation where the reason why we're together is so that we can police one another's sexuality. Maybe that. And maybe rich people and successful people that have options understand that. I'm from Cuba. Good for you. I heard you don't spell flake without LA. Yeah, there are a lot of flaky people in LA, yes. Frat boy from the Animal House, but not the Delta House. Have you ever been to New York? Yes, spent a little time in New York. What's happening? Good question. So you're saying you condone cheating. I'm saying that she already knows that he's sleeping around and they already understand each other. As long as you're being honest. Guys like Adam Levine, they're not necessarily hiding it. You know what I'm saying? So she knows. It's not cheating if she knows that you are going to be sleeping with other women. And she agrees. See what I mean? I'm saying the key is just be honest. Adam Levine says he doesn't believe in monogamy. Thoughts? Exactly. So, if Adam Levine tells his wife that he doesn't believe in monogamy and she agrees to marry him despite that statement or just accepts that truth, then she understands and accepts it. You see? So he tells his to-be wife, we're going to get married, but I don't believe in monogamy. We're just going to get married, have kids together. You're going to be my wife and you're going to be the mother of my children, but I'm going to sleep with other women. And she goes, yes, okay. Then he's not cheating, is he? Do you understand? So it's like, What did he do wrong? Other than their own opinions of the situation that have nothing to do with their relationship. How about that? She should also enjoy other men, but she probably won't. And probably doesn't. And that's on them, and who cares? Who gives a fuck what you think she should do? You get what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with you. I heard she does. Then there you go. So then what are people so upset about? You look great. Thank you. Good days and bad, though. Did he really say that to her? Yes. Yes. He said that publicly before they were even married. He said that to everyone. So she can't be surprised, sis. We all knew. What does a bad day look like? Not good. Why be married? For the sake of having a union together to raise kids, at least for the next 18 years. Let's put it that way. Or longer. Marriage isn't about policing one another from having sex with other people. It's not the point. If you think that's the point, you're sorely mistaken. Marriage is to commit your life to someone despite the hardships that you're going to face along the way, so that you can be there during their hardships or whatever. You see, it's about companionship, long-term companionship and family. That's it. Not about men will put their put in a jar of mayonnaise. Man, has nothing to do with the sanctity of marriage. And if Adam Levine told that woman that he's going to be sleeping around, and she said, "Okay, what's the problem?" Disagree, you can do that without getting married. Yeah, but not them though. So who cares? What do you think? Good evening. Hi. Good looks guy. Thanks. Good days and bad though, like I said. Would you do that married and cheat? He didn't cheat on her if he told her that he was going to be sleeping with other women. It's not cheating. That's playing by the rules. The rules that were set forth before the marriage happened. It's not cheating at all. Hello from London. No, he's playing by the rules. That's what I'm telling you. If Adam Levine tells his woman that, hey, we're going to get married and we're going to have kids together, whatever, but also I'm going to be sleeping with other women, and then she goes, okay, yes, then it's not cheating. They defined the rules, yeah, and they both agreed to those terms, the rules in which they're going to play the game of marriage or house or whatever you want to call it, and then he played by those rules that they both agreed to. That he's not cheating at the game. He's not cheating at the marriage. For them, their marriage is that he was honest about it, and then he did what he said he was going to do, and then that's it. The social media is making it seem like there was infidelity and cheating and all that, but it wasn't. You get what I'm saying? He's like, he told the whole world, I don't believe in monogamy. And then she goes, and the whole world goes, oh, okay, all right, it's not my cup of tea, Adam Levine, but do you, boo-boo? And then his wife said, okay, sure, fine. Let's get married anyways. And then he goes, okay. And then he sleeps with other women. How is that cheating? He's by definition, he's not cheating. Russell, what's up, Sophie? How you doing? I'm surprised you're alive and kicking today. Good for you. Are you bi? No. Straight as an arrow. I'm from the South. What is that tree behind you? I don't know. It's a tree. What do you mean? Then it's her own fault. Her own fault for what? You're acting like she's a victim, as if she didn't willingly participate and know. You get what I'm saying? How do we know he told her and she agreed? Again, it's speculation, other than the fact that he told the whole world that he doesn't believe in monogamy before they were married. Okay? So I'm assuming that she knows. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, assume that she knows because he stated it. You know what I'm saying? She's not a victim, exactly. You're prettier than most women. I'll take that as a compliment. Well, I didn't assume what he said. He actually did say that in front of God and everybody. It's their relationship, exactly. And also, it's obvious. Why do you get married then? Have a family. Naming baby after mistress. Yeah, that's funny. That's almost comedy, actually. That's funny. Her lifestyle is amazing. Of course it is. You're married to Adam Levine. Probably have a dope life. Handsome gentleman. Thank you. Hi from Kenya. What's up, guys? Good evening from South Georgia. Oh, shit, Georgia. Them's my people out there in the South. I don't have God in your heart when you said that then. Probably not. You're right. It's the devil. He's been getting dragged all week. I know, because people with their not so well thought out opinions go and just drag them along as if that's their relationship. I know. Alive and well indeed. Good. I'm glad to hear that, actually, because I'm genuinely concerned about your well-being. Let me know if you need anything. What happened to your number one fan, Giselle? She's around. Giselle's around. I'm streaming on both TikTok and Instagram. My Instagram's kind of whack, but like all my Instagram recordings are there. All these live recordings are on my Instagram, and some of my lives are lit. Not so much this one, but some of them are lit. And I just keep them all on the log there. So I stream on both platforms, even though I maybe have like fucking one viewer on Instagram. I have like 500 on TikTok right now. So I'm talking to you both, doing the best I can. Hello from South Carolina. Hello. Hello, bro. Like you. Good. Thanks. Appreciate the compliment. Views on Andrew Tate. People still talking about Andrew Tate? Fun. Hello from Oklahoma. Hello. Are you and Sophie banging? Are you and Sophie banging? Because you are asking how she is. Well, I genuinely care about her. Gun show. No, I'm not. No gun shows here. Why hasn't she cleared the air? Because why is it anybody's business? Like, why does anybody in the world think that they deserve to be in anybody else's business? You know what I'm saying? Only current affairs. Right. Hello, everyone. I'm Agnes. Nice to meet you, guys. And you can ask me anything. Hello, Agnes. Thanks for joining my live. Welcome aboard. Where are you from, bro? I'm from South Carolina, but I live in LA. I'm in Beverly Hills. Hello. Hi, guys. New Mexico here. Nice to meet you. Hello. Hi, guys. Okay. Talk to me. Talking about the harsh truths about dating. How is your love life going? Talk to me. How's it going? Hello. What do you do for a living? I own a few different businesses that sort of run themselves now, and I'm just collecting a check, more or less. I do a little work, though. Okay, I have no love life. It's dead. That's a rising, actually, that's a rising issue. More and more people have no love lives. It's tricky out there. Social media has made it really hard, and it's making it so that there's a lot of men in their 20s and 30s unable to, get laid, much less have a girlfriend. And then girls, at least the pretty ones, have a lot of options, maybe too many. So there's problems on both sides, and we're headed the way towards like Japan, where it's like the death rate is exceeding the birth rate, which is a real crisis. It's a scary thing for a country. I'm single. Are you hitting on me? Enjoying the single life. Yeah, enjoy it. Luxury said, okay, so give it another 24 hours and it'll be on. She hasn't cleared the air. She must be shopping for new. That's funny. Just messing with you. That's funny. I'm single too. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately. LOL, right on point. That's what I'm saying. I've been single for too damn long. I've heard that a lot for a lot of people, men and women, both sides, for completely different reasons. It's insane. And it's like you would think that we'd like sort of come together and reconcile, but we don't. We just keep getting further and further pushed apart. You see what I'm saying? It's really tricky. So women they have like a selection issue. There's too many choices, yeah? And then they're all kind of good, but they're all not quite perfect. So what it used to be, you would just pick a man and love him. And that's just the way it was. Now it's like you have just all this plethora of options and you have a new inbound every day. So you're hopeful for even better opportunities. Why not? Every day, and you can get them. And then so there's like everybody's good here in some ways, but good in other ways, but nobody's just quite right. So it's like it's like you get choice paralysis almost for the women. And then for the guys, it's just they're having a hard time competing with the guys that are killing the game. And it's becoming, the gap's getting wider and wider because of it, because of social media. And it's just been some crazy stuff that's happening right now. But that doesn't mean people aren't still, dating and getting after it. So let's hear it. What do you guys, how's your love life going now? Don't we all feel like we can do better though, men and women? Yeah, I guess everybody has that sense of things, more or less. But I think that after a bit of experience, finding somebody that you truly connect with and vibe with in a way that they're complementary and supplemental to your life, you'll appreciate that, because there's so much of people that are detrimental to your life. You get what I mean? And you only learn that through experience. And you'll be in relationships with people for far too fucking long. And because you guys are young or whatever, the likelihood that you're going to choose wrong is incredibly high. You're going to choose the wrong person to be with for way too long. You'll end up dating people, guys. You'll be a woman, end up dating a guy for 3 or 4 years, and he was wrong for you the whole time. And that's super common, okay? Because you're fucking 21 and you don't know anything about anything. You don't even know anything about yourself. So the likelihood that you're going to choose wrong is incredibly high, okay? So like everybody has that sort of feeling that they're going to, that they can do better or whatever, but then when they do make a choice, the choice is oftentimes wrong. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, but at the same time, it's like, just focus on, improving yourself, understanding what you want, what you don't want, and not only yourself, but in your relationships as well. And then when you find somebody that is actually complementary to your life, and not just holding you back or being a detriment or making your life worse, then you'll appreciate them, and then you'll have a great life. What if you're 34, a new RN, and looking to find someone but hate dating apps? Well, if you're a new registered nurse, what are you working, like 12 days a month? So you have enough time to put yourself out there, sis. Try to date someone in your zip code too, for crying out loud. So go to the places where people commingle. And my advice to you as a woman would be go to the places where successful guys mingle. Just kind of be around, and just do that enough where you can. You got to have a social life. You're not fucking Rapunzel. Some Prince Charming is going to storm your castle and climb up your hair, and you don't have a genie, so no guy's just going to go poof and land in your lap, the perfect guy or whatever. You got to put yourself out there. You have to have a social life. If you're only working 12 days a month, you have plenty of time for that. So definitely get back out there. You get what I'm saying? Infiltrate. That's right. So cute. Good days and bad. I agree. Thanks. I'm glad. You heard it here, folks. Ethan agrees. End of discussion. There is no perfect guy. Exactly. Yeah. You just kind of find one and love him, Successful men doesn't guarantee happiness in a relationship. That's a common mistake. Yeah, you're right. But as they say in Mexico, when poverty walks in the door, love goes out the window. There's a lot of bad characteristics that comes with poverty too. Like if you're a guy that's perpetually broke, there's a problem with you as your personality. It's like you're probably entitled, you probably think you know everything, and you're always broke because of it. It's a character flaw. Becoming successful is more than just having a business that's successful. It's about being able to have the characteristic traits that make you successful enough so that you become a stable, high-functioning, contributing member of society. It's way better that way. So it's better to pick those guys because they have to have those traits if they made anything of themselves. Can I pick you? You might. Wow, you're so smart. I'll take that. get back with his ex-girlfriend? Nicole, what are you asking? Is that a statement or you telling me or what? Communication in a relationship is important at all times. Yeah, sure it is. Too much advice, you think? What state are you in? I'm in Los Angeles, guys. I'm in California. You've been ghosted? Sorry to hear that. I like you, but you might be too much. I know, right? I think that too. Like, almost intimidating, you know? That's why it's better we just talk here on the phone. One way. A successful man is at least achieving some goals. Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, sorry, just checking my Instagram. You have to come down to my level a bit. Do I? Do I have to come down to your level a bit? What do you mean by that? You're not intimidating, just misunderstood. I don't think people misunderstand me too much. I don't intend to be intimidating either. Challenging man is a hidden gem. Golden Huracan versus Etro GT. Let's go, Russell. I think the Huracan's gonna win. Like, you need to appreciate simpler things. I do appreciate simple things. You don't know me. Fuck. I think you like hearing yourself talk. You're right. I do. That's exactly right. I do like hearing myself talk. That's when I go on my live streams. I do these so I can just have a one-way dialogue to a piece of fucking glass and plastic to just sit there and talk to myself for an hour. It's dope. Plus I get paid for it. Sheesh. How are you? I'm great. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello from Ireland. Thanks for the gifts, guys. I appreciate that. Hello. Hello from Northern Ireland. What's wrong with these people? Good question. How are you? I'm great. Nice dental formula. I don't know what that means, dental formula. You can't meet a girl if you overtalk. Oh, that's true. Yeah. On dates, I try to talk less, but I don't know. Sometimes I can't help myself.
My shit is getting fried out here. My phone just died because it's too hot.
Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. Hang on one sec. Let's see here. Well, just because you're nice looking and successful, some women are intimidated, but not me. Well, then hit me up. Anyways, I gotta go. My business partner's in town, and we got work to do. So anyways, thanks guys. Thanks everybody for joining me. We'll see you again next time. Join me on all my recordings from all my lives are on my Instagram. So follow my Instagram. What are you guys doing anyways? Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.